Hey guys, welcome back to the Gearhead Journeys. I think what I'm going to do, I can move this axle back probably a good 8 to 10 inches. That'll put a lot more weight on the tongue. Right now, I have 29 pounds of tongue weight, which is definitely not enough. This trailer with the tent weighs 350. So that is well under the 10 to 15% of tongue weight that you need. So I need to resolve that. So I like that idea better than taking the tongue that's on there off and putting in another longer tongue. If I go that route, I have to lengthen the light wiring. I have to get a new hitch coupler. I've got to repaint it, which is no big deal. Drill holes to remount it, all that. There's a lot more work that I would have to do to lengthen the tongue. So for this trip, I'm going to do two things. I think I'm going to go ahead and move the axle back. I can do that pretty easily in about an hour. And then I'm going to throw a bunch of weight in the trailer as well. I'm going to throw my cooler in there, my tools, and my bag for all of my clothes and all that stuff. So I'll add quite a bit of weight on there. I think that should help to resolve the issue. Obviously, I'll do that on Thursday or Friday before I head out. I'm going to take it out and just run it up the road and see how it does. So, but that's kind of where I stand. I want to get it stable for this trip, and then next week, if it's not quite meeting my standards, then I'll go ahead and lengthen the tongue. I'll have a lot more time next week to be able to do that. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm enjoying making them, and yeah, just having a blast. So if you could, please, I know I said it a lot. You know what I'm going to say. Like and subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have owned this goofy dog for 1 year today. And I'm loving every minute of it. He is my buddy. We are headed out to work on the tent trailer tonight. It is Thursday evening. Just got off work and I'm leaving for my camping trip tomorrow, hopefully around 1 o'clock. I've got a lot of work to do tonight. I've got to remount this axle further back. I've already got a plan for that. I've been looking at it, and got to put the sides on. So I've got the wood right there. So I got to get those cut, painted, mounted, put those on. And I think those two things are really going to help with my swaying and my balance, my tongue weight issue. So let's get this show started. Okay, so this is my thought. So that axle and the leaf springs are located by these spring perches, right? And they are bolted on. There's 2 bolts that goes up into the frame. I'm just going to re-drill holes back as far as I can and remount these perches back. And then that's going to move the axle back, put way more weight on the tongue. And that's going to help to solve a lot of my issue. And again, before you think that, well, maybe you're putting too much tongue weight on, I can move this guy. I can slide it forward and backward really easily. Loosen 4 bolts and she'll move. So this is going to solve the issue that I have right now of not enough tongue weight. So. All right, here we go. It worked out pretty good. I'm happy with it. I like where the mounts are at. I'm back as far as I can go. So 8¼ inches is as far as you can go. No interference with cross members or anything like that. So I've got to figure out how to redo my license plate mount now, because that's not going to work. I'm going to have to figure out fender configurations, all that good stuff now. But I think this is going to solve my issue. So before I paint these, it would be a good idea to test fit them probably. You know what I'm thinking? A Woody. No, it's just not the right style. But it'd be kind of cool though. Stain it. It'd be kind of neat. Nah, black. Black? Black. Okay, while I'm waiting for the sides, the wood pieces to dry, I've got a couple coats of paint on them. I'm going to go ahead and take this thing out for a test ride just to see how it is empty. So I shifted the tent back a little bit. I need to check that weight. So right there, it's at 50 pounds. I think it's still a little heavy for being empty. And then I want to take into consideration all the stuff that I load into it too. $45, there we go. That's perfect. I'm going to leave it there. Oh, and by the way, I'm a single guy, so I'm allowed to use my bathroom scale. There's nobody telling me I can't. Here is the new receiver I got. You can see that's got a nice 3-inch rise. And now, nice and level. It's going to be perfect. So I'm going to take it out without the sides on it, I know. But I just want to see what it's like with the 45 pounds of tongue weight now, and then throw the sides on it, and then we'll see where I stand on that as well. Okay, so just got back. Way better than it was before, way better. I got it up to about 75 miles an hour, and yeah, no wobble whatsoever. Moving the axle, raising the hitch height, all of those things have helped. I want to get the sides on it, take it back out, see if that helps anymore. I think it's going to, and but I'm creeping up on it. I'm feeling way more confident now than I was before. So I'm going to get those sides installed, move the tent again, give me a little more tongue weight, and then take it back out and see how it does. One other thing I wanted to ask you, anybody that's got experience with this, any of my Goldwing friends, I'm having front end wobble at very slow speeds. Like if I'm pulling out of the driveway, or if I'm at an intersection turning, the front end wobbles, but it's only at the slow speeds while I'm turning. I'm wondering, I think the strut brace will help, the fork brace, the front end fork brace will probably help that. I've heard that can be an issue. So I'm going to order one of those. Obviously, it's not going to be here for tomorrow, but for my trip next week, maybe I can have it then. It's not an issue, you know, it's not a safety thing, but I can just feel it. Slow speeds while turning. Let me know what you think. Send me a comment. All right, here we go. Front and sides are done. So, yeah. Yep, it's time for beer. It's a Mich Ultra, so it's nothing major. I got 55 pounds of tongue weight, got the sides on. I am going to take it back out and see how she does. I can't put anything in there yet because I don't know how I'm going to secure it. So, yeah. I may have to go buy some D-rings, screw those to the floor, and that'll give me some anchor points to then, you know, just put in some ratchet straps or bungee cords or something, you know, that way I can secure things. So anyway, let me get this thing hooked up and we'll go for a ride. Well, it's even better. 75, no wobble, even hitting some bumps, no issues whatsoever. The more tongue weight I've added, the more it's felt even more stable at road speed. So I think I just got to get used to towing that. I mean, it's a pretty heavy thing. I have to realize that it's not going to handle the way it used to handle. So I guess I got to just be used to it. And but I'm super excited. This thing is awesome. I've had a blast building it. I know it's going to be amazing to sleep in. The whole camping experience is going to be awesome. So, yeah. But I think I'm done for this evening. Get back at it first thing tomorrow morning. I'm off tomorrow, so take the morning and fine tune a few things, start packing my stuff, and then hopefully roll out of here by like 1 o'clock. So calling it an evening. Good night. Good morning. It is Friday morning and just getting everything packed up. I got all my clothes and everything packed up. Got all of my bike stuff packed up, all my tools and everything that I'll need for my volunteer position. So just finalizing getting some things ready. You know, I got some other stuff over there I need to still pack, but okay. I think I found my solution. I've got this elastic net. I don't even know where I got this thing, but I think this is going to work. Put all of my stuff in there. I've got a couple different places where I can attach this. I have got some brackets that I found. I've got some stash of stuff, just things that I keep. You know, you just never know when you might need something like this. So I got a couple of these. I'm going to attach those to the floor, and then using the rails that are up underneath the tent in there, I'll be able to use those to hook these up. I think this will hold all of my stuff in for the time being. Perfect. It's 12:30. Got everything packed up. As I said, just checked my tongue weight, 90 pounds. This design with moving the axle back, you put anything up in there, it's just, I've got too much shit. So I'm going to have to unload everything and reload it. I know my toolbox is heavy. I've got a lot of stuff in there. And, you know, the power bank is pretty heavy too. So those two things, easily 20 pounds. So let me unload everything, start over. So I just emailed the volunteer director for Pelotonia, and he said there's going to be another group from Public Lands there. They obviously they are a bike shop, and they are going to have plenty of tools. So he said it's up to you if you want to bring yours, but there'll be plenty. So I think I'm going to leave this thing behind this time around. So that'll save me some weight. Still pretty heavy. Yeah, not as bad as I thought. 62 pounds. That's better. Going to take some extra bungee cords just in case. You never know. Things could go south. A good bungee cord is always nice to have. Okay, now I think I'm good. Let me get you in here and show you what I got going on. So, yeah, got duffel bags all the way up in front, the Blue Eddy there on the right. I put it in its box so it rides nice and easy and doesn't get damaged. Got the RC car. Seriously. Anyway, I got the trailer jacks up in there. Got my chair. I mounted a couple hooks right there and right there. So the net comes from the front and hooks into those hooks, and then these bungees are keeping that chair in. So. Okay, so that was a good ride. It was nice. So 62 pounds of tongue weight, I think is a pretty good weight. I really didn't notice any difference in that ride from when I went out last night at 55 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. That's it. She's built. So if you have any questions, leave me a comment, please. I would love to answer questions that you might have about this. If you've got concerns or things that you think I can do better, please leave me a comment. And as always, if you would please like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Just want to thank again all of the subscribers. I have had some people reach out to me with some comments. It's been some really nice conversations. So thank you for that. Again, thank you to the Goldwing Facebook group and Harbor Freight Trailer Facebook group. So you guys are awesome too. So yeah, gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go get cleaned up and get ready to head down to Southern Ohio. Be watching for that video hopefully soon. I think that's going to be really cool. I think you're going to enjoy it. So appreciate it. Thanks again for watching the Gearhead Journeys. I appreciate it.